It's another day in the adventures of Tommy the Adventurer, and in this episode, he's going to prepare for the Birds World Tournament. And since he can only so far in his team only enter in Stravia and Wattrel, he decides he needs those evolutions. So he looks at his team: Mimikyu, Wattrel, Pyro, Stravia, and Pangoro, and knows he needs two evolutions, and two, most importantly, are a new Pokemon. So he gets ready. His Wattrel is currently level 11. So he decides to. So he starts training to evolve it, and he levels it up all the way to level 27, and evolves it into Killer Wattrel. Killer Wattrel replaces its previous wind power ability with Voltasaur, and has its usual Feather Dance, Thunderbolt, and Weather Ball moves, but now adds on Dual Wing Beat as a new powerful flying type stab attack. Troy then looks at his Stravia. He spends an extensive, long period of time leveling up from level 14 to level 33. He puts back on Sharp Beak on him, and the Raptor replaces its previous Reckless ability with Intimidate, and gains Brain, and has its usual agility and U-turn, but against Brave Bird and Close Combat. And that's when Tommy takes a short, seemingly vacation to Kanto. But he goes up into the Cold Mountains, and what does he find but the legendary bird Articuno. He finds Articuno, and after a long time of battling it, he gains Articuno's respect, and Tommy catches Articuno. That's right, not only did he get does he have two new evolutions, but now he just got his first legendary Pokemon. Tommy checks the ring. Articuno's at level 50 with its pressure ability, and it has the moves Sheer Cold, as well as it has Sheer Cold, as well as Freeze Dry. Sheer Cold, as I said, Freeze Dry, as well as the moves Roost and Whirlwind. With its new legendary Pokemon Tommy today, but Kit wants another battle. This will be their fourth battle ever. Tommy's won their previous three. Can he keep winning against Kit? Tommy sends out Pangoro, but Kit sends out her Zangoose. Tommy immediately knows he could easily win this battle with Brick Break, but he notices that Zangoose now has a higher level. It's level 28. Pangoro uses Bullet Punch, but Zangoose immediately responds with Fury Curve, doing significant damage. Pangoro uses Bullet Punch again, but a false swipe from Zangoose almost knocks out Pangoro, but Pangoro barely stays up. That's when Tommy decides to switch out Pangoro to Mimikyu, and he uses but Zangoose uses Fury Curve, which breaks Mimikyu's disguise. Mimikyu attempts a Shadow Sneak, but Zangoose is immune, and Zangoose responds with Shadow Claw, KOing Mimikyu. Tommy then decides to send in Articuno, which surprises Kit, but Kit quickly gains a focus back and continues the battle. Articuno, though, immediately uses Whirlwind. After getting hit with a Shadow Claw, it whirlwinds Zangoose out, forcing Kit to switch out to Pawmot. Pawmot comes in and is ready to do damage, but Articuno roosts on the Thunder, and Pawmot uses Thunder Punch, but a normally super effective move doesn't work because Articuno is Ice Flying type. Articuno then decides he's sick and tired of Pawmot and uses Freeze Dry immediately to KO Pawmot. Kit, however, sends in Muck, but Tommy switches in his newly evolved Staraptor, which uses Intimidate to drop Muck's attack, but Muck then uses that Acid Armor to boost its defense. Staraptor goes for an Agility, but Muck uses its Acid Armor again. Staraptor then gets ready, leaps in the sky, and hits a Brave Bird. But Muck uses its infamous Toxic Body Wrap move to trap Staraptor in, continues to use it to do damage. But Staraptor however, keeps on fighting and manages to break the wrap with using close combat to KO the Muck and free itself. Kit is forced to send in Zangoose once again as the final Pokemon in the battle, but Tommy switches in Kilowattrel, who takes a fierce scratch attack from Zangoose. However, Kilowattrel immediately gets right back up and uses Feather Dance to drop Zangoose's attack, but Zangoose uses False Swipe once again. But Kilowattrel then uses Dual Wing Beat, hitting Zangoose 2 times with 2 powerful flying type attacks. But Zangoose responds with a Shadow Claw. But Kilowattrel stays in there and uses Feather Dance again, and while Zangoose tries another scratch attack, but it barely does damage to the now fully evolved Kilowattrel, who uses Thunderbolt. It drops the Thunderbolt from the skies to KO Zangoose, and Tommy once again wins against Kit. They shake hands, and that's the day. That's the end of the day. Goodbye.